If team building only happens once a year at a corporate retreat, it's not really team building. It's an event. Strong teams aren't built in conference rooms or offsite resorts. They're built in daily leadership moments. Many organizations invest time and money into retreats, workshops, and offsite experiences and then wonder why team performance doesn't change. The problem isn't the retreat, it's the expectation that one event will fix structural leadership gaps. Team building isn't an activity, it's a discipline. The problem is that many leaders confuse morale events with structural trust. They assume a team lunch builds alignment, a retreat builds accountability, and a workshop builds ownership. If you've been watching any of our Leadership TTP videos over the last couple of months, you know that we talk about how to build all of those things, and that's not done by events. It just doesn't work. So today I'm going to show you 3 things strong leaders do to build real teams, plus I'm going to give you a bonus tactic at the end, so stick around for that. Tactic 1 is to build clarity before camaraderie. Trust doesn't begin with personality, it begins with clarity. In high-performance environments, alignment around mission and expectations comes first. If people don't understand what success looks like, who owns what decisions, and what standards and boundaries exist, no amount of social bonding fixes that kind of confusion. Clarity reduces friction. Reduced friction builds trust. Tactic number 2 is to normalize healthy accountability. Teams don't break down because people hold each other accountable. They break down because they don't. In environments where standards are clear and feedback is normal, trust grows. When accountability only comes from the top, teams stay dependent. That's also true when accountability only comes from when something goes wrong, instead of trying to build accountability when things are going right. Strong leaders build culture where peers respectfully challenge one another. That's accountability. That's daily team building. Tactic number 3 is to model emotional stability under stress. Teams mirror leadership behavior. If we react emotionally, overcorrect publicly, or shift direction without explanation, trust erodes. In both military and corporate environments, emotional steadiness creates psychological safety. People perform at their best when they know standards are consistent, expectations are stable, and reactions are measured. Calm leadership compounds trust. Here's your bonus tactic for this week. Reward team outcomes, not individual heroics. This is where a lot of organizations unintentionally undermine team cohesion. If incentives consistently reward individual heroics over collective success, teams compete internally. Strong leaders highlight cross-functional wins, shared outcomes, and collaborative problem solving. What gets rewarded gets repeated. If we want teams, we must reinforce team behavior. Team building isn't about activities, it's about alignment, accountability, and leadership consistently. Consistency. I got to start rehearsing these. Retreats can support culture, but daily discipline builds it. That's all for this week. If you found this helpful, share it with another leader and subscribe for more leadership tactics, techniques, and procedures every week. Tell us in the comments, what's one daily habit that strengthens your team? All right, go out there, do great things today. Onward and upward.